Happy Monday. You guys all know at Wildflower Wool, Mondays mean brand new cast on. And I'm wanting your help. If you don't follow me on any other social media, you may not know that I do a poll for my New Start Monday knits. I have been doing this on Instagram, and then I moved it over to Facebook, and now I thought I should be putting it here on YouTube for those of you who maybe don't hang out on Facebook or Instagram that often, but you watch the YouTube videos. So here it is. New Start Monday poll is now all across social media. You can find it wherever you like to check out new fun stuff. So New Start Monday knits. The idea is that I'm going to cast on something new, and I am always looking for your input. This week's question is, which skein of yarn should I start? It is fall. It is now the middle of September, which seems totally crazy. I needed some fall feeling yarn. And one of the podcast viewers, Joanne, she left me a comment over on the Wildflower Wool Facebook page saying, did you know Songbird Fibres is doing a pop-up shop at Gold House of Yarn, which is her local yarn shop, and I did not know that. So thank you so much, Joanne, for the heads up, because it was fantastic. Saturday was a beautiful day. It was a great day for a road trip. Vicky from Songbird Fibres, she had a tent set up outside, so it was great. We could do some shopping outside, and I also did a little bit of shopping inside the yarn shop, but that is for another video. Vicky's yarn did not disappoint. Look at I just can't stop looking at it. It's going to be so fun to knit. Let's talk a little bit about the yarn. Then I'll tell you about my sock knitting journey this year and the progress or lack thereof. Anyways, let's look at the pretty yarn. So this one here, such fun colors. Cedar Waxwing. I love how she puts a photo of the birds, and then there's a little bit of a description about the birds, so you can learn a little bit, because not all of her birds are local birds to us. They are worldwide. And another fantastic thing that Vicky does with all of her yarn is from every sale of every skein, she donates a couple of dollars to a bird charity, which I think is super fantastic. This here, so Cedar Waxwing. Let's take another good close-up look. Look at the colors. Doesn't that just feel fallish to you? You know, I love my yellows and oranges. It has a little bit of gray. There's some darker colors down here. Oh, this is just so beautiful. So beautiful. So let me see. So the Cedar Waxwing. So it just says it's found throughout North America. Look for Cedar Waxwings in flocks. Soft browns and yellows are accented by their black masks and waxy bright red wingtips. Are you like bird watchers at all? I am not huge, but I do love watching birds and listening to them. So when it says that they love fruit. Okay, winterberry, serviceberry, cedar, and juniper berries. Very interesting. Oh, okay, so she says for more info about the birds, please visit allaboutbirds.org. So there you go. If you're a bird fanatic, there you can go check that site out if you haven't already. So this is her sock base. It is an 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon, 425 yards or 390 meters. So you get a skein, or you get a pair out of a skein if you're a new sock knitter. Beautiful, beautiful. Love those colors. So this is skein number 1. Skein number 2, I was drawn to this immediately. I mean, if you're talking fall, this orange, does this not just look like a pumpkin field? This just has Thanksgiving and Halloween vibes just like screaming, knit me, don't you think? Okay, so let's talk about the bird first, and then we'll talk about the yarn. So this is Cock of the Rock, which I have never heard of, but look at the color of that bird. So this bird lives in northeastern South America. They feed on, okay, maybe it's a good job I didn't read this. I don't know when I was purchasing this yarn, because I don't know. This kind of totally freaks me out. And I hope I don't think about it as I'm wearing these socks. But this bird feeds on fruit, small snakes, and lizards. That kind of freaks me out a little bit. Anyways, I'm not a big fan of snakes at all, but I don't really want them being eaten either, but I suppose that's the circle of life, isn't it? Anyways, birds that eat snakes, is that an unusual thing? Anyways, I am just going to go back and think that this is all about pumpkins, and I'm just going to try to erase the snake part from my memory. Anyways, this gorgeous colorway is on her sock base as well. 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon. Same yardage, obviously, 425 yards, 390 meters. Oh, it is beautiful. This is really tricky. Sometimes I always wonder when I pick two, well, I mean, they're all beautiful yarns, but I'm like, which one will everybody vote for? I don't know. Do you have one that is jumping out at you that you would like to see knit up this week? Comment down below. Let me know. Cock of the Rock, the solid orange, or the yellow variegated Cedar Waxwing. If you've been following along with me for the last little while, you'll also know that every Monday night I do a live, and the live is going to continue even though that we have a recorded video today. So the lives happen right here on this channel on YouTube at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will come on and I will show you these yarns again, and I will show you which one is the winner. I will tally all the votes from here on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, and we'll see which one. The voting sometimes is really crazy. Sometimes there is a clear winner right out of the gate. One will lead the whole day through. Other times it is super, super close. One of our previous voting Mondays, one skein won, honest to goodness, by one vote. So if there's one that you would like to see me cast on, leave your comment below. And of course, you can always run over to Instagram if you want to kind of stack the deck towards your favorite colorway. You can vote in all three places, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. So my sock knitting journey, you guys, I made a wild claim back in January that I thought, I can knit a pair of socks a month. And I know you guys who have been watching my videos for a while, you were probably thinking, Louise, what are you thinking? That is like totally impossible. But, you know, I like to be optimistic. I like to set myself a little bit of a challenge. And I thought, I think I can do this. So it is now mid-September. I think I have 3 pairs of socks finished. I have a couple more on the needles, but not finished socks. But that's okay. I'm not totally panicking yet. I still have till the end of the year to try to get another 9 pairs finished. Okay, that seems a little unrealistic. Maybe I can revamp my goal. Maybe even if I get 6 finished pairs, maybe I'll just say I'm going to do the best that I can for the end of the year. And January we'll hit the reset button and we'll start again. Even though, you know, sometimes I've said before, September I sometimes feel is like the start of a new knitting year, right? There's a lot of people that maybe don't knit quite as much during the summer because it's warm and they're camping and they're vacationing and gardening and going to the beach and all that kind of things. And so maybe their knitting kind of gets set aside a little bit for the summer. you know, not for me and not for maybe some people, but September kind of feels with the cool weather coming. It's I don't know, kind of a reboot for our knitting sometimes, or at least maybe for some warmer weather knits like sweaters or socks for the fall. We'll see how it goes. Anyways, I'm going to try to kick up my sock knitting. I don't know, my sock knitting. Maybe I'll just leave it at that. I'm trying to get my sock knitting geared up here, and I'm hoping having beautiful colored fall yarn to coincide with, you know, starting to get some pumpkins out and doing some fall decorating. It'll just spur me on to try to get some socks knit. What do you think? Any chance of that happening? Fingers crossed. The pretty yarn is going to do the trick for me this time. So leave your comments below. I always love chatting with you. Like this video, and of course subscribe. The Wildflower Wool community is growing, and it is always so much fun having everybody interact and connect and just chit-chatting across all social media. So have a great Monday. It's the start of a brand new week. If you're casting on something new, tag me over on Instagram with New Start Monday Knits, and I will share your picture and we can all cheer you on with your new cast on. Have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys live tonight with the results of this poll. Thanks so much for voting and watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you tonight.